This is not a drill. The snow moon is hurtling towards us, carrying a powerful surge of energy, a universal reset button, and a hidden opportunity for transformation. Are you ready to finally step into alignment with your truest self? But here's the crucial piece. You need to understand the keys before the gate unlocks, the code before it activates. The time to prepare is now. The upcoming snow moon isn't just another celestial event. It's a catalyst, amplifying the sacred light codes that are constantly streaming towards us, influencing every facet of our existence. Think of it like this. You have a musical instrument, and these sacred light codes are the music of the universe, always playing, but the snow moon acts as an amplifier, turning up the volume, making the music clearer and more potent. These codes are energetic frequencies, carrying information, blueprints for change, and the potential for profound personal evolution. They're always present, but the snow moon intensifies their signal, making them easier to recognize and integrate. That's why tuning in before is so important. What does this mean for you? It means that the synchronicities you've been experiencing, those recurring numbers like 111, 222, or 333 popping up everywhere, the vivid dreams filled with symbolic imagery, that persistent gut feeling urging you to take a leap of faith, these are all initial seeds of awareness, whispers of the light codes trying to get your attention. Have you been feeling an inexplicable pull towards a new path, an unshakable knowing that something is about to change? Perhaps you've repeatedly encountered a specific animal or experienced an unusually clear dream with a message that resonates deep within your soul. These are all breadcrumbs on the path to unlocking your full potential. This snow moon arrives in the heart of winter, a time when nature itself is poised for transformation. Just as the thaw begins, clearing away the stagnation of winter and preparing the ground for new growth, this lunar event offers you the opportunity to shed old patterns, release limiting beliefs, and prepare for a season of personal renewal. It's a cosmic spring cleaning, a chance to declutter your life and make space for what truly matters, making it a time-sensitive opportunity that shouldn't be wasted. But this isn't just about surface-level adjustments. We're talking about total life transformation, a profound shift that touches every area of your being. Understanding and integrating these sacred light codes can unlock hidden talents and dormant passions you never knew you possessed. It can help you identify and release long-standing karmic patterns that have been holding you back. It can guide you towards your true life purpose, aligning you with your soul's mission and bringing you a sense of deep fulfillment. This isn't just about improving your life. It's about creating a new one, aligned with your highest potential. The changes you initiate during this period can create a ripple effect, positively impacting your relationships, career, health, and even your spiritual journey. Releasing old emotional baggage, for example, can lead to improved communication and deeper connections in your relationships, as well as increased confidence and clarity in your career pursuits. One small change can set the foundation for further, more expansive transformations, creating a positive cycle of growth and evolution. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a fundamental principle of energy and consciousness. Think of understanding light codes as a key, unlocking hidden potentials that lie dormant within you. It's a journey of self-discovery, where you gain access to deeper levels of awareness, shedding old skin, and understanding the intricate patterns that have shaped your life. By learning to interpret these codes, you gain the power to rewrite your story, to create a future that is aligned with your authentic self and your highest aspirations. The understanding of personal empowerment, authenticity, compassion, and mindfulness will be your compass, guiding you through the transformative process ahead. Challenges are inevitable, but approaching them with self-compassion and making decisions mindfully will allow you to navigate them with grace and resilience. So, what exactly is the astrological significance of this snow moon? Well, its placement and aspects create a unique emotional landscape, heightening your intuition and making you more receptive to the subtle energies around you. This is a time when feelings run deep, and the potential for releasing emotional blockages is amplified. What's the emotional influence and its potential? And what are these sacred light codes, really? As we said earlier, they're energetic frequencies, carrying information and potential for personal evolution. They're the language of the universe, communicating with you on a soul level beyond the limitations of the conscious mind. Everything is interconnected, and these light codes are the threads that weave us together, connecting us to the source of all creation and the very fabric of reality itself. How can we use that catalyst to set off a chain reaction for personal growth? Over the course of this video, we'll be exploring these primary knowledge threads in detail: your relationships, your career, your health, and your spirituality. Each of these areas can be profoundly transformed through understanding and integrating light codes, and the snow moon acts as a potent catalyst, accelerating the process. Imagine attracting more fulfilling connections, discovering your true calling, improving your overall health and vitality, and deepening your connection to the divine. All of this is possible, and the snow moon is here to help you make it a reality. Remember those initial seeds of awareness we talked about. Let's delve a bit deeper into how light codes manifest through dreams, intuition, and physical sensations. Recurring dream symbols, for example, often hold specific meanings that can be decoded with a little practice. Gut feelings that consistently lead to positive outcomes are signs that you're aligned with your higher self and following your true path. And physical sensations like tingling or warmth can indicate energy shifts and the activation of your light codes. Pay close attention to these signs. They're guiding you on your journey. So, are you ready to release what no longer serves you? Are you open to receiving guidance from the universe? Are you willing to step into your full potential? The snow moon is a powerful portal, but it's up to you to choose whether or not to walk through it. And this is where it gets really interesting. Each of you has a unique set of light codes, a personal blueprint for your soul's evolution. The video will provide you with the tools and techniques you need to discover these codes, to unlock their hidden wisdom, and to integrate them into your life. The codes are always available, but the snow moon creates a more easily accessible atmosphere for interpretation, making this the perfect time to embark on this journey of self-discovery. Begin paying attention to potential patterns in your life immediately. What synchronicities are you noticing? What recurring numbers are popping up? What dreams are you having? These patterns are meaningful. They're connected to the snow moon's energy and your own unique light codes. Start actively seeking out these signs, and you'll be amazed at what you discover. What specific techniques and practices will you use to unlock the code? What profound insights await? What life-changing transformations will you experience? Keep watching, and you'll find out. Have you been dismissing those subtle nudges, those quiet whispers of your intuition? Have you mistaken them for mere coincidence or wishful thinking? The truth is, these are your unique light codes trying to break through, offering guidance that's tailored specifically for you. But to decipher them, you need to go beyond the obvious, beyond the simple synchronicities, and tune into your inner compass. The snow moon's power surge demands that you move beyond elementary interpretation to the subtleties that are the key to your transformation. What exactly is this inner compass? It's that deep, unwavering sense of truth that resides within you, a knowing that transcends logic and reason. It's the feeling of absolute certainty about a decision, even when everyone around you is telling you otherwise. It's that persistent thought or image that keeps popping into your mind, refusing to be ignored. It's that strong emotional response, excitement, joy, even fear, that bubbles up in response to a particular situation or person. Have you ever had a sudden, unexplainable knowing about something, a gut feeling that guided you down a specific path? Perhaps you met someone and knew instantly that they would play a significant role in your life, or maybe you felt an undeniable urge to move to a new city, even though it made no logical sense at the time. These are the whispers of your inner compass, and the snow moon is about to amplify them tenfold. Are you ready to handle who or what might be watching you? And what about your dreams? Are you seeing them as just random firings of neurons, Or are you recognizing them for what they truly are? A rich tapestry of symbolic messages from your subconscious. Dreams aren't random. They're a language, and the snow moon is about to translate it for you with crystal clarity if you're prepared to listen. Are you writing down your dreams immediately upon waking? Are you identifying recurring symbols and exploring their potential meanings? Dreaming of water, for example, often symbolizes emotions. Is the water calm and clear, or turbulent and murky? Dreaming of flying might represent a desire for freedom, while dreaming of falling could indicate a fear of losing control. What are your dreams trying to tell you about the deep-seated needs of your subconscious? The snow moon will amplify these dreams, intensifying the symbols and making their messages impossible to ignore. What messages are you afraid to uncover? But the light codes aren't just communicated through dreams and intuition, they also speak through your physical body. The body is a sensitive instrument, constantly detecting energetic shifts and subtle frequencies. Are you paying attention to the tingles, the warmth, the chills, the goosebumps? These aren't just random sensations, they're indicators of energetic activity, signs that a light code is trying to activate within you. Do you dismiss these sensations or acknowledge them as important messengers? Feeling a warm sensation in your heart chakra when thinking about a loved one, or a feeling of pressure in your third eye chakra when receiving intuitive insights, these are your body's way of communicating with you. Start paying attention to where in your body you feel these sensations and what you are doing or thinking when you experience them. The snow moon will intensify these physical sensations, making them impossible to ignore. Are you ready to listen to what your body is trying to tell you? And finally, what about your emotions? Are you recognizing that strong emotional reactions can be triggered by light codes that are highlighting areas needing attention or healing? Strong emotions are not problems. They are messengers that can give guidance if you pay attention to them, especially in the lead-up to the snow moon. What events, people, or situations trigger these strong emotions? What underlying beliefs or patterns are being activated? Feeling intense anger when someone criticizes you could be a light code, revealing a deep-seated insecurity or fear of judgment. Feeling overwhelming sadness when thinking about the past could be a light code highlighting unresolved grief or trauma. Are you examining these trigger points, or are you simply reacting to them? The snow moon will amplify these emotional triggers, bringing unresolved issues to the surface so they can be healed. Are you brave enough to face your shadows? These light codes aren't just abstract concepts. They're active forces that can be harnessed to transform every aspect of your life, especially in relationships, career, health, and spirituality. What areas of your life feel stagnant or unfulfilled? The snow moon is about to shine a light on these areas, revealing the light codes that can unlock your full potential, but you must act now to prepare the ground. When it comes to relationships, are you consistently attracting the same types of partners? Are you struggling with communication or unresolved conflicts? Light codes can reveal underlying patterns of communication, attachment styles, and unresolved conflicts that are sabotaging your relationships. Perhaps a light code is pointing to a need for forgiveness, compassion, or setting healthy boundaries. Have you identified the themes that are being repeated through your interactions with others? If you are consistently attracting emotionally unavailable partners, a light code might point to a fear of intimacy or a pattern of seeking validation from others. How can you implement active listening, express your needs assertively, and practice empathy in your relationships? The snow moon is about to amplify these relational dynamics, bringing hidden patterns to the surface. Will you use this knowledge to build more fulfilling connections? And what about your career? Do you feel truly aligned with your work, or are you simply going through the motions? Light codes can help you identify your passions, talents, and true calling, pointing you towards new career opportunities, skill development, or a shift in professional direction. Are you being called to explore a different career path that aligns with your values and passions? Feeling consistently unfulfilled in your current job might be a light code indicating a need to take a leap of faith and pursue something more meaningful. What steps will you take to explore new career paths, network with like-minded professionals, and develop the skills you need to succeed? The snow moon is about to amplify your career aspirations, providing the energy and momentum you need to make a change. Are you ready to answer the call? But remember, it's not just about finding the right job, it's also about nurturing your health and well-being. Are you neglecting your physical and emotional needs? Light codes can reveal physical and emotional blockages that are impacting your overall health and vitality, guiding you towards self-care, healthy habits, and emotional release. Are you experiencing chronic fatigue, pain, or other physical symptoms? This might be a light code indicating a need to address unresolved emotional issues or to adopt healthier lifestyle habits. Will you incorporate exercise, healthy eating, meditation, yoga, and journaling into your daily routine? The snow moon is about to amplify your physical and emotional vulnerabilities, making it more important than ever to prioritize self-care. Are you prepared to nourish your body, mind, and soul? And finally, are you nurturing your spiritual connection? Do you feel a sense of purpose and meaning in your life? Light codes can help you deepen your connection to your higher self, the universe, and your spiritual purpose, guiding you towards intuition, synchronicity, and spiritual guidance. Are you experiencing a strong sense of connection to something larger than yourself? This might be a light code, indicating a need to explore spiritual practices and beliefs more deeply. What practices will you adopt? Meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, connecting with spiritual communities. The snow moon is about to amplify your spiritual awareness, opening you up to new levels of insight and understanding. Are you ready to embrace your spiritual journey? The snow moon is not just a celestial event, it's an amplifier, accelerating the activation and integration of these light codes. But remember, this amplification effect is strongest when you have prepared yourself beforehand. Just as a prepared garden responds better to fertilizer, so too will your life respond more powerfully to the snow moon's energy if you have cleared away old patterns, released limiting beliefs, and set clear intentions for the future. Are you taking the necessary steps to prepare the ground for transformation? Will you journal, meditate, practice energy clearing, and create vision boards? The urgency here is that the more work you do before the snow moon arrives, the bigger the payoff will be during and after. Are you willing to invest the time and energy to reap the rewards? But the snow moon's amplified energy can also be intense and overwhelming. Are you prepared to navigate this intensity with grace and ease? It's important to remember the importance of grounding and self-care during this time. Spending time in nature, taking baths, eating nourishing foods, and practicing mindfulness can help you stay centered and balanced. And remember, it's okay to slow down and rest when needed. Are you willing to prioritize your well-being and to honor your body's needs during this transformative period? But what happens if you choose to ignore the snow moon's energy and the messages of your light codes? What are the potential consequences of inaction? Missing this opportunity could result in stagnation, missed opportunities, and a continued cycle of old patterns. It's like missing a critical turning point in your life journey, a chance to break free from what is weighing you down. Will you seize the opportunity to step into your full potential, or will you allow fear and inertia to hold you back? You've started noticing the subtle nuances in patterns, and the universe has even more subtle, complex messages in store for you. You've been seeing repeating numbers, but what about those intuitive hunches, the gut feeling, or sudden insight that guides decision-making? Are you following those intuitive signals or dismissing them as mere coincidence? Are you ready to take action on what the universe is trying to communicate? Are you ready to take action on what the universe is trying to communicate? This is it. The moment has come to create your personal blueprints and activate the light codes that are uniquely yours. This isn't just about passively receiving information, it's about actively participating in your own transformation. The snow moon is rapidly approaching, and the time to lay the foundation for profound change is now. Let's begin with inner landscape mapping, using journaling as a powerful tool for code discovery. Have you ever considered your journal as a treasure map leading to your most authentic self. It's more than just a place to record daily events. It's a space to explore your inner world, uncover hidden beliefs, values, and patterns, and decipher the unique language of your light codes. What are you most afraid of? Dig deeper than surface-level anxieties. Is it failure, vulnerability, or perhaps the fear of stepping into your true power? This fear itself can reveal a light code related to courage, resilience, and self-belief. What brings you the greatest joy? Is it spending time in nature, creating art, helping others, or connecting with loved ones? These sources of joy point to your passions and talents, revealing light codes of creative expression, service, or connection. What are you most grateful for? Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, opening you up to abundance and attracting more of what you desire. This reveals light codes connected to appreciation, generosity, and faith. Take, for instance, Sarah, a viewer who felt lost and directionless until she began journaling with these prompts. She discovered a passion for photography that had been dormant since childhood, a creative spark she had dismissed as impractical. Through journaling, she realized she had a deep fear of judgment, a belief that her art wasn't good enough. But as she confronted this fear, a light code of creative expression began to activate, urging her to pick up her camera again. She started small, taking photos of nature, of her friends, and gradually building her confidence. The more she expressed her creativity, the more alive and fulfilled she felt. Are you willing to unearth those buried passions that are waiting to be rediscovered? But journaling is just the beginning. Are you willing to immerse yourself in sensory experiences, using meditation to access the wisdom of your subconscious mind? Meditation isn't about emptying your mind. It's about creating a space for your subconscious to communicate with you through imagery, emotions, and physical sensations. Have you been resisting meditation because you think you can't quiet your thoughts? The key is to simply observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on your heart center. Imagine a radiant light emanating from your heart, filling your entire being with love and peace. Ask your inner wisdom to guide you, to reveal the light codes that are most relevant to you at this time. What images, symbols, or colors do you see? What emotions do you feel? What physical sensations do you experience? Trust whatever comes up, even if it doesn't make logical sense. Consider Mark, another viewer who struggled with a persistent challenge in his career. During meditation, he visualized a symbol, an ancient Celtic knot, which he initially dismissed as random. However, he felt a strong pull to research it and discovered its significance in Celtic spirituality. It represented interconnectedness, balance, and the cyclical nature of life. This symbol became a key to overcoming his challenge. He realized he was trying to do everything himself, neglecting the power of collaboration and support. By embracing interconnectedness and seeking help from others, he found the balance he needed to thrive. What symbol is waiting for you in the stillness of your mind? And once you've identified those light codes, are you ready to anchor them into your reality through carefully crafted affirmations? Affirmations aren't just positive statements. They're powerful tools for reprogramming limiting beliefs and aligning with the positive frequencies of your light codes. Are you still clinging to old stories about yourself that no longer serve you? Take a moment to identify the specific challenges or desires you want to address. What limiting beliefs are holding you back? Perhaps you believe you're not worthy of love, not capable of achieving your goals, or not deserving of abundance. Now, flip those beliefs into positive affirmations. Instead of "I am not worthy of love," affirm "I am worthy of love and abundance." Instead of "I am not capable of achieving my goals," affirm "I am capable of achieving my goals." Feel the emotions associated with these affirmations as you repeat them, visualizing yourself living in alignment with these positive truths. When Sarah, the photographer, began affirming, "I am a creative and talented artist, and my work is appreciated," she initially felt resistance. Doubts flooded her mind, whispering that she was being delusional, but she persisted, repeating the affirmation daily, and gradually her resistance began to fade. She started to believe in her own creative potential, and her photography blossomed. The more she affirmed her worthiness, the more opportunities came her way. What resistance are you feeling, and what light codes are trying to break through those barriers? Don't underestimate the power of creative expression to manifest light codes and unlock hidden potential. Are you allowing yourself to play, to explore, to create without judgment? Creative expression isn't just for artists, it's for everyone. It's about tapping into your innate creativity and allowing your intuition to guide you. Whether it's painting, music, writing, dance, or any other creative medium, allow yourself to be a channel for divine inspiration. Let your art be a mirror, reflecting back the deeper truths and patterns of your life. Remember Sarah, the photographer. Her journaling led her to photography, but it was her creative expression that truly unlocked her light code. As she started taking photos, she felt a sense of flow and connection she had never experienced before. She wasn't just taking pictures, she was channeling her emotions, her insights, and her unique perspective into her art. Her photography became a powerful tool for self-discovery and healing. What dormant creativity are you ready to awaken? This is just the beginning. The snow moon is fast approaching, and it's about to catalyze this process, accelerating your growth and amplifying your intuition. Are you ready for the next level? But let's delve deeper into the nature of these light codes themselves. They're not just abstract energies floating in the ether, they are actually complex blueprints, unique to you, containing the very essence of your soul's journey. Think of them as architectural blueprints, not for a building, but for your life. These blueprints hold information about your potential, your purpose, and even the karmic lessons you're here to learn. Just as a blueprint details the materials, structural integrity, and design of a building, your light codes reveal the building blocks of your character, the strength of your spirit, and the aesthetic beauty of your unique expression. The snow moon, it's like shining a brighter light on those blueprints, making them easier to read, easier to understand. Are you ready to truly see the intricate design of your soul? We've touched on journaling and meditation, but let's explore some more advanced techniques for recognizing these codes. Have you ever heard of automatic writing? It's a technique where you allow your subconscious to express itself freely through writing, without conscious thought or censorship. It might sound strange, but it can be a powerful way to bypass the logical mind and tap into your intuitive wisdom. Try this. Grab a pen and paper, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and ask a specific question, something you've been struggling with. Then, simply let your pen flow across the paper without consciously guiding it. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or making sense. Just allow whatever wants to come through to be expressed. You might be surprised by what emerges. Or consider dowsing, using a pendulum to answer questions and identify energetic imbalances. What if the answers you seek are already within you, just waiting to be revealed through these ancient techniques? And once these codes begin to surface, how do you truly understand them? The answer lies in symbol decryption. Light codes often communicate through symbols, and learning to interpret these symbols is like learning the language of your soul. Are you drawn to numerology, astrology, or tarot? These are all symbolic languages that can help you decipher the hidden meanings within your codes. Numbers, planetary alignments, and archetypal images can all provide valuable insights into your path and purpose. Explore the symbolism that resonates with you, research its meanings, and see how it applies to your life. What if the universe has been speaking to you all along, and you're only now learning to understand its language? But recognizing the codes is only half the battle. True transformation comes from integration, from embodying the qualities and energies associated with your codes in your daily life. It's not enough to simply know your light codes intellectually, you must live them. Imagine you discover a light code related to abundance. What does that mean for you? Are you practicing gratitude for what you already have? Are you open to receiving new opportunities? Are you generous with your time, energy, and resources? Or perhaps you uncover a light code related to compassion. Are you extending kindness to yourself and others? Are you forgiving of past mistakes? Are you seeking to understand different perspectives? It's the difference between reading a blueprint and actually building the house, brick by brick, choice by choice. What will you build? Now, as the snow moon approaches, it's not just amplifying these energies, it's also illuminating the shadows, the hidden blockages that are preventing your true transformation. Think of it as the moon casting a bright light on a darkened landscape, revealing previously unseen obstacles and challenges. These shadows might be uncomfortable, even painful, but they are there for a reason. They are pointing you towards the areas where you need to heal, to grow, to evolve. Are you ready to face your shadows, knowing that they hold the key to your liberation? These shadows often manifest as triggers, those intense emotional reactions that seem to come out of nowhere. But triggers aren't random. They are specific clues pointing to your core wounds and unresolved traumas. Someone says something that sets you off, a situation arises that throws you into a panic, or you find yourself repeating the same unhealthy patterns again and again. These aren't accidents. They're alarm bells, signaling that something within you needs attention. What situations or interactions consistently trigger you, and what do these triggers reveal about your deepest fears and insecurities? The real magic happens when you engage in emotional alchemy, transforming pain into power. This involves acknowledging and validating your emotions, practicing self-compassion, and reframing negative experiences into opportunities for growth. Emotional alchemy is about transmuting lower vibrational emotions, like fear, anger, and sadness, into higher vibrational emotions, like love, joy, and peace. When a negative emotion arises, don't try to suppress it or ignore it. Allow yourself to feel it fully without judgment. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? What need is not being met? Then, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend who is struggling. Finally, reframe the experience. Look for the lessons, the opportunities for growth, and the silver linings. What if your greatest pain could become your greatest strength? This snow moon also offers a potent opportunity to break free from karmic cycles, those repeating patterns that seem to plague our lives. These might be relationship patterns, financial patterns, or even health patterns. Are you constantly attracting the same type of partner, struggling with debt, or battling chronic illness? These patterns are not random. They are often the result of unresolved karma from past lives or early childhood experiences. While recognizing is the first step, it is not enough. You must consciously choose a new path, a healthier pattern. What cycles are you ready to break, and what new choices will you make to create a different future? Now let's look at how these light codes can be practically applied to different areas of your life, starting with relationships. How can you foster more authentic and harmonious communication with your loved ones? Begin with I statements to express your needs assertively without blaming or accusing. Practice active listening, truly hearing and understanding others' perspectives, even if you don't agree with them. And most importantly, set healthy boundaries to protect your energy and prevent resentment. Remember those relationship code triggers? These are the areas where boundaries are most needed. What boundaries do you need to set to create more fulfilling and supportive relationships? And what about your career? How can light codes guide you towards a path that aligns with your passions and values? Start by identifying your core skills and interests. What do you love to do? What are you good at? What problems do you want to solve? Then, research potential career options that align with these skills and interests. Network with professionals in your field, attend industry events, and seek out mentors who can offer guidance and support. Remember, your true talents fill a need in the world, and that is where your career can blossom. Is it time to find that place for yourself? Don't forget about your holistic health, the well-being of your mind, body, and spirit. True health encompasses all three aspects, and neglecting any one area can lead to imbalance and disease. Nourish your body with nutritious foods, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. Cultivate mindfulness through meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. And connect with your spirit through prayer, creative expression, or acts of service. Are you neglecting any aspect of your health, and what small steps can you take to restore balance? Reflect on those physical and emotional triggers. Are they trying to tell you something about your health? Finally, embrace intuition and synchronicity as tools for spiritual expansion. Pay attention to your dreams, journal about synchronicities, and follow your gut feelings. The universe is constantly communicating with you through subtle signs and signals, and the more you tune into your intuition, the clearer these messages will become. See the world as abundant, not scarce, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. Spiritual expansion is a journey of self-discovery, and there is no right or wrong way to connect with the divine. Are you ready to trust your intuition and embrace the magic of synchronicity? But what happens when you encounter resistance? What if you feel blocked, stuck, or unable to move forward? It might surprise you to know that resistance itself can be a light code, a valuable message in disguise. Resistance often arises when you're on the verge of a major breakthrough or transformation, or conversely, when you're on the wrong path. It's like a signpost, pointing you towards something important, something that needs your attention. Are you willing to embrace resistance as a guide, rather than an obstacle? To decode resistance, start by exploring your fears and limiting beliefs. What are you most afraid of? What would happen if your fears came true? What are you avoiding? Use journaling prompts to delve deeper into these questions. Remember those relationship and career triggers. Often, the underlying fear is the same for both. Perhaps you're afraid of rejection, failure, or being unlovable. Once you identify these fears, you can begin to challenge them and replace them with more empowering beliefs. Are you ready to rewrite your story, to release the beliefs that are holding you back? Take the case of Emily, who dreamed of starting her own business but was paralyzed by fear of visibility. Every time she thought about putting herself out there, she felt a surge of anxiety, a voice in her head telling her she wasn't good enough, that she would fail. Initially, she interpreted this resistance as a sign that she wasn't meant to be an entrepreneur. However, as she explored her fears through journaling and meditation, she realized her light code was not a negative curse, but a doorway. She realized she was afraid of being seen, of being judged, of being vulnerable. But as she confronted these fears, she began to see them as opportunities for growth. She started small, sharing her ideas with trusted friends, then gradually building her online presence. The more visible she became, the more confident and empowered she felt. What if your greatest fear is actually your greatest opportunity? Or consider David, who struggled with financial scarcity despite working tirelessly. He had a deep-seated belief that he wasn't worthy of abundance, that money was difficult to come by. This belief manifested as resistance to receiving, to investing in himself, and to taking risks. As he explored his light codes, he realized he was carrying a karmic pattern of poverty from a past life. He began to challenge his limiting beliefs, affirming his worthiness of abundance and visualizing himself living a life of financial freedom. He also started to take small, calculated risks, investing in his education and starting a side hustle. The more he released his resistance to abundance, the more prosperous he became. What limiting beliefs are you ready to release, and what steps will you take to manifest financial prosperity? But the snow moon's energy is fleeting, so what happens after it wanes? The key is to maintain momentum by incorporating daily practices that support code alignment. Practice gratitude, setting intentions, and engaging in creative expression. These practices will help you stay connected to your inner wisdom and continue to evolve on your path. What daily rituals will you commit to keep the momentum going? Cultivate a community of like-minded individuals to share your wisdom, receive support, and stay motivated on your journey. Finding others who resonate with your values and aspirations can provide invaluable encouragement and accountability. Seek out online and in-person communities, attend workshops and retreats, and connect with mentors who can guide you on your path. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and sharing your experiences with others can amplify your growth and create a ripple effect of positive change. Are you ready to connect with your tribe? And as we move forward, there are always more cosmic events on the horizon, each offering further opportunities for growth and transformation. Continue to learn about astrology, spirituality, and personal development, and stay attuned to the cycles of the universe. The journey of code evolution is not a one-time event, but an active, ongoing process. This is why in our next video, we will be diving deep into the upcoming spring equinox, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out. Remember, you are the architect of your own life, and you have the power to continue evolving and creating a future filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. Embrace your light codes, face your shadows, and step into your full potential. You are worthy, you are capable, and you are loved. Continue to nurture your personal sacred blueprints, because the evolution of your codes is the journey of your soul. But even as the snow moon amplifies your intuitive abilities, there's a critical distinction we must make. Are you truly perceiving sacred light codes, or are you simply hearing echoes of your own desires? Because tonight, as the veil thins, it's easier than ever to mistake your own inner noise for divine guidance. This is not about negating your intuition, but sharpening it, ensuring you're navigating by true north, not a distorted reflection. Are you ready to discern the authentic signals from the deceptive echoes? The first hurdle is the echo chamber effect. Our minds have a natural tendency to seek out information that confirms what we already believe. This confirmation bias can lead to misinterpreting everyday events as significant light codes, simply because they align with our pre-existing desires. Imagine attributing a chance encounter with someone to divine intervention, when really, it just fulfills a longing for connection. Or perhaps you see a repeating number as a sign of abundance, when it's merely a coincidence. Critical thinking becomes your shield against this illusion. Objectively evaluate potential light codes, resisting the urge to see what you want to see, and instead seeking what is. Are you willing to challenge your own assumptions in the pursuit of truth? Then consider emotional filtering. Strong emotions, like anxiety, fear, or even excessive excitement, can distort our ability to accurately interpret these codes. Your feelings can become a lens, coloring your perception and leading you to project your inner state onto external events. A fleeting shadow could be perceived as a malevolent entity, born of your own fear, rather than what it is, simply a play of light and darkness. A minor setback might be inflated into a sign of impending doom when it is actually a temporary obstacle on your path. Cultivate emotional regulation, ground yourself with practical techniques, and strive for clarity of mind. Can you separate your emotions from your observations, becoming a neutral witness to the messages around you? Healthy skepticism is not the enemy of intuition. It is its ally. Questioning your initial insights strengthens their accuracy, helping you to filter out wishful thinking and emotional projections. This doesn't mean dismissing your gut feelings, but rather subjecting them to rigorous examination. Seek objective evidence to support your interpretations, consult with trusted sources for alternative perspectives, and remain open to the possibility that you might be mistaken. Don't be afraid to get a second opinion on the intuitive message that you receive. Clarity comes through collaboration. What trusted source can you seek counsel from? Be aware of the red herring code, a misleading signal designed to test your discernment and commitment. These codes often appear incredibly promising on the surface, glittering with the allure of instant gratification or effortless success. But beware, they can lead you down dead ends, diverting you from your true path. Picture an exciting new career opportunity that turns out to be a pyramid scheme, promising riches but ultimately demanding exploitation. Or an alluring romantic relationship that quickly reveals itself to be toxic, masked in love bombing and flattery. Trust your gut feeling. Pay attention to any red flags that arise, no matter how subtle they may seem. Are you truly resonating with the opportunity before you, or are you simply being seduced by its promise? The snow moon acts as a lens, amplifying both clarity and deception. While it enhances your intuitive abilities, it also intensifies the risk of misinterpretation and emotional distortion. The heightened energetic sensitivity can blur the line between true light codes and mental noise, making it harder to discern the authentic signals from the siren songs of your ego. Prioritize extra grounding and self-care. Limit your exposure to stimulating environments, seeking solace in quiet reflection. Draw support from trusted mentors or friends whose objective perspectives can offer clarity. Deception will be easier to see through, but its allure will be more persuasive than ever. Under this moon, hidden agendas and ulterior motives may surface, both within yourself and in others. Exercise extra vigilance, guarding against potential manipulation, deception, and even self-deception. You might discover a friend has been secretly undermining your efforts, their envy masked behind a facade of support. Or you might realize you've been deceiving yourself about your true feelings or motivations, clinging to a comforting lie rather than facing an uncomfortable truth. Prioritize honesty, transparency, and unwavering integrity in all your interactions. Are you willing to confront the uncomfortable truths within yourself and in others? Beware of the echo chamber effect within spiritual communities. The snow moon's amplified energy can intensify the pressure to conform to group beliefs and suppress dissenting opinions. Resist the urge to blindly accept what others tell you, no matter how charismatic or well-intentioned they may seem. Maintain your individuality, think critically, trust your own inner guidance, even when it conflicts with popular opinion. What rings true for someone else may not ring true for you. Always remember that your own inner compass is your ultimate guide. Protect your energetic boundaries during this period of intensified emotional climate. Shield yourself from negativity by visualizing a protective bubble of light surrounding you, deflecting harmful energies. Utilize the grounding power of crystals and the soothing aromas of essential oils to maintain your equilibrium. Limit your exposure to toxic people and environments, prioritizing your well-being above all else. Understand that saying no is not selfish. It's an act of self-love and self-preservation. Let's apply these principles to real-world scenarios. Imagine you receive a seemingly perfect job offer, aligning perfectly with your stated desires and ambitions, but subtle red flags begin to emerge. A high-pressure sales environment that demands unethical tactics, vague promises of future rewards that never materialize, and a lack of transparency about company finances that raises suspicion. Is this a genuine light code leading to career fulfillment, or a deceptive trap that will ultimately lead to burnout and disappointment? Research the company thoroughly. Speak with current employees, probing beneath the surface to uncover the true culture. Listen to your gut feeling, heeding any warning signs that arise. Or consider the intense, immediate connection you experience with someone new, feeling as if you've known this person your entire life. It feels like a soulmate connection, a destined union that promises unparalleled joy and fulfillment. Yet certain behaviors raise concerns. Excessive flattery that feels insincere, possessiveness that smothers your independence, and a tendency to isolate you from your existing friends and family, creating a bubble of codependency. Are you experiencing a genuine soulmate connection or falling prey to a manipulative infatuation fueled by love bombing? Set healthy boundaries, protecting your emotional space and preventing unhealthy enmeshment. Observe the person's behavior over time, noting any inconsistencies or red flags that emerge. Seek the objective opinions of trusted friends and family who can offer a balanced perspective. What about the charismatic spiritual guru who offers profound insights and transformative teachings? Their words resonate deeply, promising enlightenment and liberation from suffering. But their behavior raises red flags, demanding unquestioning obedience from their followers, exploiting them financially for personal gain, and engaging in unethical or even abusive behavior behind closed doors. Is this a genuine spiritual guide leading you towards truth, or a false prophet preying on your vulnerability? Cultivate critical thinking, refusing to blindly accept everything you hear. Conduct independent research, seeking out diverse perspectives and questioning any inconsistencies. Trust your own inner guidance, even when it conflicts with the guru's teachings. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And what if you experience a sudden, unexplained illness or physical ailment? While some illnesses can be linked to emotional or energetic imbalances, serving as light codes highlighting areas needing attention, it's crucial to rule out underlying medical conditions that require professional treatment. Is this a physical ailment demanding medical intervention or an energetic blockage that can be addressed through alternative therapies? Seek professional medical advice, especially when symptoms are severe or persistent. At no point should you disregard the insights of conventional medical wisdom. The art of detachment is key. Release your grip on the outcome when interpreting these codes. Clinging to a specific interpretation can cloud your judgment and prevent you from seeing the bigger picture, trapping you in a narrow perspective. Approach code recognition with an open mind, observing without judgment, and allowing the universe to reveal its messages in its own time. Accept that a seemingly negative event may ultimately lead to a positive outcome, trusting that the universe is working in your favor, even when you can't see the full picture. Release the need to control every aspect of your life, surrendering to the flow of the universe and trusting that you are being guided towards your highest good. Embrace uncertainty as a natural part of the process. Not all light codes will be immediately clear, and some may require time and patience to fully understand. Instead of demanding instant answers, learn to trust the unknown, surrendering to the mystery and allowing the pieces to fall into place organically. Have faith in your own intuition, knowing that your inner wisdom will eventually lead you to the truth. Remain open to unexpected possibilities, embracing the detours and unexpected twists that life throws your way. The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process, a continuous unfolding of awareness, and there is no final destination to be reached. Cultivate gratitude to amplify positive codes. Practicing gratitude can amplify positive light codes, attracting more abundance, joy, and love into your life. Cultivate a daily gratitude practice, focusing on the positive aspects of your life and expressing appreciation for the blessings you have received. Keep a gratitude journal, writing down the things you are grateful for each day. Express gratitude to your loved ones, acknowledging their presence in your life. Volunteer your time to help others, sharing your blessings with those in need. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you will attract positive experiences into your life. The ultimate goal is to embody your true self. Living in alignment with your authentic essence allows you to express your unique gifts and talents in the world. Identify your core values, passions, and purpose. Consciously align your thoughts, words, and actions with these principles. You are a unique and valuable expression of the universe, and your contribution is needed now more than ever. It's not enough to simply know who you are. You must be who you are, fully and unapologetically. These light codes are not static. They evolve and change over time as you grow and expand in consciousness. Remain open to receiving new codes, continuously refining your ability to interpret and integrate them into your life. Some codes will fade as they are completed, their purpose fulfilled. Others will become more relevant, guiding you towards new levels of understanding. This is an evolving process, a continuous unfolding of your soul's journey, not a one-time event to be checked off your list. Continue to seek community support. Connecting with like-minded individuals allows you to share your experiences, receive guidance, and stay motivated on your path. Seek out online and in-person spiritual communities where you can connect with others who resonate with your values and aspirations. Create your own community, fostering a safe and supportive space for authentic connection and growth. As we move beyond the snow moon, many more cosmic events will offer further opportunities for growth and transformation. Continue learning about astrology, spirituality, and personal development. Stay attuned to the cycles of the universe, recognizing the opportunities that each new cycle presents. And in our next video, we will continue this journey, delving into the transformative energies of the upcoming spring equinox. Remember this: you are the empowered navigator of your own life. You possess the ability to chart your course with confidence, clarity, and unwavering purpose. You possess all the wisdom, strength, and resources needed to create a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and abundance. Trust your inner compass. The power to decode your own life's sacred blueprint has always been within you. But what happens when your lens is already cracked, fractured by the weight of unhealed wounds? This is not about blame, but awareness. How past traumas and deep-seated emotional scars can warp your perception of these sacred light codes, leading to misinterpretations and even attracting experiences that reinforce those old wounds. This is not a passive process. Are you aware of how your past is actively shaping your present, especially under the intense light of this snow moon? Imagine a viewer with a history of abandonment, constantly seeking validation and fearing rejection. For them, a light code signifying independence and self-reliance might be twisted into a message of isolation, triggering intense anxiety and pushing them to cling even harder to unhealthy relationships. Or someone who has experienced abuse may assume that any activation may trigger and amplify those specific traumas, leading to a fear of any shifts in their lives. The codes become reflections of their deepest fears, not pathways to liberation. Are you seeing the codes for what they are, or what your wounds expect them to be? Now, let's consider the defense mechanisms we all employ: denial, projection, rationalization, those unconscious protectors that shield us from painful truths. They can act as powerful code blockers, preventing you from even recognizing signals that challenge your current reality. Someone in denial about their unhealthy spending habits might dismiss a light code urging financial responsibility, rationalizing their behavior as self-care and projecting blame onto external factors like low income. They might even see the code as an attack, becoming paranoid about outside forces trying to control their spending. These mechanisms, meant to protect you, become prisons of your own making. Are you willing to dismantle these defenses, even if it means facing uncomfortable truths? This is where shadow work becomes essential. Exploring and integrating the disowned aspects of yourself, your anger, your jealousy, your insecurities, is crucial for clearing the wounded lens and gaining clarity. Imagine someone plagued by self-doubt, constantly sabotaging their own success. Through journaling, therapy, or simply embracing self-compassion, they confront their deep-seated insecurities. Suddenly, a light code related to career advancement, previously interpreted as a sign of impending failure, becomes a clear path toward a well-deserved promotion. The shadows, once obstacles, become allies. Are you ready to step into the darkness to find your light? Self-compassion is your most potent tool. This isn't about excusing harmful behaviors, but approaching yourself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance. When a challenging code arises, one that triggers old wounds or exposes uncomfortable truths, self-compassion allows you to approach it with openness, curiosity, and resilience. It acknowledges that growth is rarely comfortable and that even misinterpretations are valuable learning experiences. If a code activation brings discomfort, can you meet it not with judgment, but with compassion, knowing that it is a necessary step on your path? As the snow moon waxes full, its crucible effect intensifies everything, magnifying both your light and your shadows. Think of a crucible used in alchemy, where substances are subjected to extreme heat to reveal their true essence. The snow moon works similarly, bringing hidden aspects of your life to the surface for examination and potential transformation. Those with a strong sense of purpose may experience a surge of inspiration, while those harboring unresolved anger may find themselves increasingly irritable and prone to conflict. You might find a journal entry recording how someone's creativity skyrocketed while their neighbor became impossible to deal with. Are you ready to face your own reflection in the snow moon's intensified light? This creates a fork in the road, a powerful opportunity to make conscious choices that determine the trajectory of your life. The intensified energies can either propel you down familiar paths, reinforcing old patterns, or empower you to embark on new, transformative journeys. Setting clear intentions, aligning with your core values, and trusting your intuition become crucial navigational tools. What direction will you choose when faced with this critical decision point? It can be incredibly challenging to resist the pull of your comfort zone, especially under the snow moon's intense scrutiny. Fear of the unknown, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs can create resistance to change, preventing you from embracing new opportunities. But remember, comfort is not synonymous with growth. How will you push back against the inertia holding you in place? But there is power in embracing the unknown. True growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone, surrendering to the transformative process, and trusting that the universe has a plan, even when you can't see it. This might mean taking a leap of faith in a new career, ending a toxic relationship, or moving to a new city. The universe isn't asking you to have all the answers, but to trust that you are supported, guided, and never truly alone. What leap of faith are you being called to take? Recognizing a light code is only the starting point. Active integration is the key to unlocking its full potential. This means consciously aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the message conveyed. A light code promoting self-love might inspire daily affirmations and self-care rituals, while one related to abundance could spark inspired action toward financial goals. This isn't passive reception, but active participation in your own transformation. How will you actively embody the codes you receive? Alignment with light codes acts as a magnet, attracting people, opportunities, and resources that resonate with your intentions and values. Aligning with creativity might draw collaborative projects and supportive mentors, while aligning with health could bring opportunities for exercise and stress reduction. One viewer attributed finding an ideal client to simply acting in alignment with the message sent by a specific code. Are you ready to attract the abundance that awaits you? But even with the best intentions, overcoming inertia can be difficult. Fear, procrastination, and perfectionism can create obstacles to progress. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Set realistic deadlines. Celebrate small victories. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your destination. What small step can you take today to overcome inertia? Above all, remain open to feedback and adjust your course accordingly. The path to code integration is rarely linear and requires ongoing adjustments. Pay attention to the subtle nudges of the universe, the synchronicities, the intuitive hits, and be willing to adapt your approach as needed. Journaling, meditation, and spending time in nature can help you stay attuned to your inner compass. Are you listening to the universe's whispers, or are you forging ahead blindly? Light codes can sometimes present conflicting messages or paradoxes, demanding discernment and trust in your intuition. A code urging you to take a risk in your career might be accompanied by one warning against recklessness. These conflicts often arise when you're being challenged to grow beyond your comfort zone or embrace a new perspective. How will you navigate these apparent contradictions? Seek a higher perspective, synthesizing opposing truths and revealing the underlying unity. Conflicting codes often represent different facets of the same lesson. What seems like a contradiction may simply be your mind trying to rationalize the message. Meditation, visualization, and consulting with trusted sources can help you gain clarity. Can you see the bigger picture, even when the details seem contradictory? When logic fails, trust your inner compass. Intuition is a powerful tool for navigating complex and ambiguous situations, a whisper of truth that cuts through the noise of the mind. Strengthen your intuition through mindfulness, dreamwork, and heeding your gut feelings. Are you willing to trust your inner voice, even when it defies logic? Embrace the mystery, accepting that not all answers will be immediately apparent. Uncertainty is a natural part of the spiritual journey, creating space for new insights and possibilities to emerge. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Where do you stand on this journey? Sustaining the momentum gained during the snow moon requires consistent effort. Integrate light codes into your daily life through journaling, meditation, affirmations, and acts of service. These practices are not isolated events, but continuous threads weaving transformation into the fabric of your being. How will you incorporate these codes into your daily routine? Tap into the power of community. Connect with like-minded individuals to share your experiences, receive encouragement, and hold each other accountable. Share your experiences in the comments. And remember, several future cosmic events, like the upcoming spring equinox, offer further opportunities for growth, so stay tuned. How will you stay connected and continue to grow? Light code interpretation is, in itself, a lifelong journey. But are you truly listening to the universe's whispers, or are you still forging ahead blindly, missing the subtle guidance that could alter the course of your life? This is where active implementation begins, turning abstract concepts into tangible transformations. The snow moon is not a spectator sport. It demands participation. Let's begin with energy tracking, using the Light Code Journal. This isn't just jotting down random thoughts. It's a detailed, systematic approach to uncovering the hidden language of the universe within your own experience. Divide your journal pages into columns: date, time, activity, emotion, physical sensation, thought, and synchronicity. Be precise. Instead of feeling stressed, write anxious, 3 p.m. work meeting, tightness in chest, thought, I'm going to fail, saw a clock reading 11 right after the meeting. The more detail, the better. Look for patterns. Are feelings of frustration consistently linked to interactions with a specific person? Does a particular physical sensation always precede moments of insight? This journal becomes your personal Rosetta Stone, translating the seemingly random events of your life into meaningful codes. Are you ready to become a code breaker? Now, let's unlock your creative potential with Light Code Art. If the journal is about conscious awareness, this is about bypassing the conscious mind entirely. Don't judge, don't analyze, simply create. Put on some music that resonates with your current emotional state, as identified in your journal, and start drawing without thinking. Let your hand move freely across the page, creating abstract shapes, colors, and patterns. Or try intuitive writing. Ask a question related to a recurring theme in your journal, and then write whatever comes to mind, without editing or censoring. Alternatively, improvise music. Grab an instrument, or simply use your voice and let the sounds flow. The key is to tap into the subconscious, allowing the light codes to express themselves through your creative expression. What will your soul reveal when your mind gets out of the way? Next, let's embody these codes through movement meditation. Your body is not just a vessel, but a conduit for energy, a living antenna receiving and transmitting signals from the universe. Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, and ecstatic dance are all powerful tools for unlocking energetic blockages and activating light codes. Before you begin, review your Light Code Journal. What emotions are you feeling? What physical sensations are present? Set an intention based on these observations. For example, if you're feeling stuck and stagnant, your intention might be to release blockages and allow for greater flow. As you move, focus on this intention, allowing your body to express what your mind cannot. Feel the energy moving through you, releasing tension and activating dormant potential. Is your body ready to speak the language of light? Finally, let's connect with the elements to amplify code activation. Earth yourself with grounding exercises, feeling the solid ground beneath your feet, drawing energy from the Earth's core. Air aligns with breathwork, consciously inhaling and exhaling, expanding your lungs and circulating vital energy. Visualize the element of fire, igniting your inner passion, radiating warmth and creativity. Engage in water rituals, a cleansing bath infused with essential oils, washing away negativity, embracing fluidity and adaptability. Look to your Light Code Journal. Is there a recurring reference to water, maybe dreams of the ocean? Or does a feeling of being ungrounded drive you to seek connection with the earth? Let your codes guide you. What element is calling to you right now? How do you apply codes to real life? By actively integrating them into your daily choices, creating a ripple effect of transformation. Consider relationship codes. These messages can revolutionize how you interact with loved ones. Active listening becomes paramount, truly hearing what the other person is saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Empathize with their feelings, validating their experiences. Articulate your needs clearly and respectfully. Imagine this scenario. Someone keeps seeing a recurring code involving the image of a closed door. Initially, they interpret this as a sign to shut others out. However, through deeper reflection, they realize it's about establishing healthy boundaries with their overbearing mother, creating space for their own needs and desires. They start saying no to unreasonable requests and find their communication becomes more authentic and loving. Are your relationships a source of energy or a drain? What about career codes? These messages can illuminate your true calling and guide you toward fulfilling work. Identify your core values, what truly matters to you, what are your unique skills and talents. Research career paths that align with these values and skills. Start networking, connecting with professionals in your desired field, seeking mentorship and guidance. Recall the light code art you created earlier. Did certain images or themes emerge? These may offer clues about your ideal career path. Imagine someone who consistently drew images of nature and animals, then realized they needed to work outside in nature. They began working as a park ranger and experienced a renewed sense of purpose. Is your current job aligned with your soul's mission? Health codes, once understood, create holistic wellness practices. Integrate physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Mindful movement, yoga, walking, swimming connects you to your body. Nutritious eating nourishes you. Stress reduction techniques, meditation, deep breathing, spending time in nature calm your nervous system. Self-care rituals, baths, massages, reading replenish your energy. Let's say you've consistently logged feelings of anxiety and a racing heart in your journal, leading you to a code related to nervous system regulation. You start incorporating daily meditation, reduce your caffeine intake, and spend time in nature. Over time, your anxiety decreases and your overall health improves. Is your body a temple or a battleground? Spiritual codes enhance intuitive guidance. Recognize subtle signs, synchronicities, and gut feelings. Interpret their meaning in the context of your life. Trust your intuition, even when it defies logic. Differentiate between genuine intuition and emotional impulses. Intuition is calm, clear, and grounded. Emotional impulses are reactive, fear-based, and often lead to regret. For example, if you suddenly feel a strong urge to take a different route to work, trust that instinct. It might lead you to an unexpected opportunity or prevent you from encountering a negative experience. Are you listening to the whispers of your soul? But what happens when you hit roadblocks, when the codes seem unclear or contradictory? Overthinking, analysis paralysis, is a common pitfall. You get lost in endless loops of logic, unable to make a decision. The antidote? Quiet your mind and trust your intuition. Step away from the problem. Engage in light code art or movement meditation. Let your subconscious guide you. You might find that an entirely different code emerges, one that cuts through the confusion and provides clarity. Instead of endlessly analyzing, what if you simply felt your way forward? Emotional attachments can also cloud your judgment. You project your desires and fears onto the codes, interpreting them in a way that confirms your existing beliefs. Detach from desired outcomes. Practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your biases. If you're desperately seeking a romantic relationship, you might misinterpret any sign of interest from someone as a soulmate connection. Instead, ask yourself, am I seeing this person for who they truly are, or am I projecting my own fantasies onto them? What if you released your grip on the outcome and allowed the universe to surprise you? Seeking external validation undermines your inner authority. Trust your own guidance, even if others disagree. Others' interpretation is filtered through their lens. Confirm your understanding through internal means, journaling, meditation, prayer, not through external approval. Your truth resonates within you. Where does your compass point? Code overload leads to information fatigue. You're bombarded with so many messages that you become overwhelmed and shut down. Prioritize codes. Focus on the most relevant messages, those that resonate most deeply with your soul. Review your energy tracking journal. Which patterns are most persistent? Emphasize self-care, take breaks, disconnect from technology. You can't receive clear guidance when your mind is cluttered. What can you release to create space for clarity? The codes you see are not simple, they're symphonies. Code stacking, combining frequencies, reveals deeper meaning. A relationship code combined with a career code might signify the need to find a partner who supports your professional goals, or that your professional success will require letting go of someone. What happens when two seemingly unrelated themes merge? Codes evolve, shifting messages, reflecting your growth. A code initially focusing on self-care might later shift to service to others. Reevaluate your codes, they aren't static. How has the underlying message changed? Codes intersect with collective consciousness, influencing and being influenced by the world. Connect your personal journey to larger social and environmental issues, becoming a force for positive change. Are you seeing the bigger picture? The empty code embraces the void, signals the need for rest, reflection, surrender. These moments of stillness are essential for integration. Embrace the void through meditation, cultivating inner peace. What happens when you stop striving and simply be? As the snow moon's power unfolds, build a foundation for lasting integration. Ritual maintenance creates code-honoring practices, daily affirmations, weekly reflections, seasonal celebrations reinforcing your commitment. What rituals will you create to sustain your alignment? Community collaboration shares code interpretation, gaining different perspectives, and creating mutual support. Return to the comments, and remember that code sharing requires trust. Are you ready to open your insights to the light? Future event mapping plans for cosmic alignment. Upcoming cosmic events offer further opportunities for growth. Stay tuned. What seeds will you plant for the future? You are empowered architects, creating a code-aligned life. The insights are meaningless without action. Now build the life you were born to live. How will you step into your power, and what wonders await you in the next stage of this journey? But be warned, are you ready to look beyond the shimmering surface, beyond the easy answers that comfort your current reality? Because the true power of the snow moon and these sacred light codes lies not in superficial understanding, but in confronting the deeper, sometimes uncomfortable truths they reveal. This is where many stumble, mistaking fleeting glimpses for profound insight. Avoid the surface code trap by recognizing confirmation bias. It's so easy to latch onto interpretations that simply confirm what you already believe, creating a shallow understanding. Someone seeing a light code related to abundance might fixate on winning the lottery, completely missing the opportunity to cultivate new skills and create sustainable wealth. The universe isn't a cosmic vending machine, it's a partner in your evolution. Perhaps this abundance code is actually a career code trigger in disguise, urging you to invest in that online course you've been eyeing or to finally launch that business idea. See how easily interpretations can be skewed if you're not brutally honest with yourself. Remember, accurately interpreting light codes requires understanding the context in which they appear. Your environment, your relationships, your current life circumstances, these are all crucial decoders. Encountering a butterfly, for example, could symbolize transformation. But for someone who fears insects due to a traumatic childhood experience, the message might be about confronting those deep-seated fears and reclaiming their power. Your relationships, too, can play a significant role, either clarifying or distorting a code's message. Is your partner supportive of your growth, or do they subtly sabotage your efforts? Their energy will inevitably influence your perception. Are you willing to examine your codes with ruthless honesty, differentiate between genuine emotional resonance and mere intellectual agreement? A true light code will evoke a visceral, embodied response, a shiver down your spine, a lump in your throat, an undeniable knowing in your heart. Intellectual agreement, on the other hand, is simply liking the sound of an interpretation. Imagine someone intellectually affirming the idea that they deserve love, but still struggling to manifest healthy relationships. The disconnect reveals a lack of true emotional resonance. An exercise would be to acknowledge this mental affirmation, I deserve love, but find the idea difficult to manifest. This reveals that surface-level thoughts will need time to germinate. How do you bridge the gap between what you think you know and what you feel to be true? Be patient, allow the light codes to unfold and reveal their full meaning over time. Rushing to conclusions can lead to misinterpretations and missed opportunities. Implement a cooling off period before acting on any code. Let your logical mind integrate with your intuition, ensuring that you're making grounded, informed decisions, not impulsive leaps of faith. How often do you leap to conclusions, only to regret it later? The sheer number of potential light codes can feel overwhelming, but there is a solution: code families. Think of these as broad categories that share common themes and energies, simplifying the system and making it easier to navigate. We have relationship codes, career codes, health codes, spiritual codes, creativity codes, and abundance codes. Ready to organize the universe? Let's explore the subcategories within these families. Relationship codes encompass self-love, romantic love, platonic connections, healthy boundaries, and effective communication. Recurring dreams about a lost loved one, that's a connection code. A strong urge to say no to a request, that's a boundaries code. A sudden inspiration to write a heartfelt letter, that's a communication code. Are you recognizing the patterns in your relationships? Career codes relate to finding your purpose, pursuing your passions, developing new skills, and recognizing opportunities. A persistent feeling of unfulfillment in your current job is a purpose code. A sudden desire to learn a new skill is a skills code. An unexpected job offer is an opportunity code. Remember Sarah, who transformed her life by listening to her career codes? The universe is constantly whispering guidance. Are you listening? Health codes guide you towards physical wellness, emotional vitality, energetic balance, and spiritual healing. A sudden craving for healthy foods, that's a wellness code. A strong urge to exercise, that's a vitality code. A persistent feeling of anxiety, that's a balance code. But here's a crucial caveat: always consult a medical professional to rule out any underlying health conditions. Are you treating your body as a sacred vessel? Spiritual codes offer divine guidance, heighten your intuition, strengthen your spiritual connection, and illuminate your life purpose. Recurring synchronicities are a guidance code. Vivid dreams with symbolic meaning are an intuition code. A strong sense of connection to something larger than oneself is a connection code. These codes influence your relationships, career, and health. Is your soul yearning for something more? Creativity codes spark inspiration, fuel expression, foster innovation, and ignite your vision. A sudden, unexpected artistic inspiration, a compulsion to redecorate a room, a new idea for a business, these are all creativity codes. Remember the light code art practice from before. How can you infuse more creativity into your daily life? Abundance codes unlock gratitude, open you to opportunity, facilitate manifestation, and cultivate worthiness. Feeling overwhelming gratitude for what you have. A seemingly random encounter with the right person saying the right thing at the right time, the realization that you are deserving of all good things, those are abundance codes. They manifest in both financial and career success. Are you ready to receive? The snow moon is almost here. It's time to align your intentions with the universe. Use the upcoming event as a deadline for this alignment. Setting clear intentions during this preparatory phase will amplify the snow moon's transformative power. This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about consciously co-creating your reality. It's like tuning an instrument before a performance, ensuring that every note resonates perfectly. Are your intentions tuned to the frequency of your soul? Assess each code family area in your life: relationships, career, health, spirituality, creativity, and abundance. Identify areas where you feel aligned and areas where you feel blocked or stagnant. Ask yourself, in what areas of my life am I experiencing joy and fulfillment? In what areas am I experiencing frustration or resistance? What limiting beliefs are holding me back? What do those feelings taste like? Craft intentions that are aligned with your identified light codes. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound smart. I intend to communicate my needs clearly and assertively in my relationships. I intend to dedicate 30 minutes each day to developing my creative skills. I intend to take one step each day towards my financial goals. Don't just state these things, feel these intentions in your soul. How committed are you to these intentions? Perform a simple snow moon ritual to amplify your intentions. Light a candle, write your intentions on paper, Visualize your desired outcomes. Feel the emotions associated with your intentions, releasing any doubts or fears that might hinder their manifestation. Ground yourself earth, focus on your breath air, gaze at the candle flame fire, and cleanse your energy water. What elements will you weave into your snow moon ritual? Within you lie dormant potentials and abilities, waiting to be awakened, dormant codes. Everyone possesses this vast reservoir, waiting to be unlocked through conscious effort and intention. Think of seeds waiting to sprout, needing the right conditions to blossom. What seeds are waiting to awaken within you? Dormant codes are often triggered by significant life events, both positive and negative. A near-death experience sparking a newfound appreciation for life and a desire to help others. The sudden loss of a job leading to the discovery of a hidden talent and a more fulfilling career path. Remember our discussion about code conflicts and paradoxes and the wounded lens that may result. These experiences can be catalysts for profound change. What life events have shaped you into who you are today? Stepping outside of your comfort zone and embracing new challenges are critical. Growth and transformation occur when you're willing to take risks and explore uncharted territory. Overcome inertia. Embrace the call to adventure. Where is your comfort zone holding you captive? Practice the awakening activities, regular meditation to connect with inner wisdom, shadow work to integrate disowned aspects of yourself, and inspired action to translate intentions into reality. Revisit our previously introduced techniques and methods. Which practices resonate most deeply with you? Remember, working with light codes is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey of self-discovery and transformation. Integrate code awareness into your daily life, approaching each day as an opportunity for growth. And remember, you're not alone. Embrace community support by connecting with like-minded individuals to share your experiences, receive encouragement, and hold each other accountable. Share your journey in the comments below and learn from each other. But remember, sharing requires trust and discernment. Are you ready to open your insights to the light? Stay tuned for future cosmic events that will offer further opportunities for growth and transformation, all linked back to the theme of light codes. We'll be here to guide you every step of the way. What seeds will you plant for the future? You are the architects of your own lives. You have the ability to create a future filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. Continue your journey with unwavering faith and determination. Each video serves to activate this potential within you. But what happens when these codes don't feel right? When they seem to contradict each other, or when they lead you down paths that challenge your deepest beliefs? That's when the real work begins, the integration of discernment. This isn't about blindly following every sign that appears. It's about developing the wisdom to distinguish between authentic guidance and distorted echoes of your own fears and desires. Are you ready to step into that power? Let's explore some common code activation challenges. Imagine you're receiving conflicting codes about a relationship. One code whispers of commitment and growth, urging you to stay and work through your issues. Another screams of self-preservation, suggesting that leaving is the only way to protect your well-being. Which do you choose? This isn't a simple question with an easy answer. It demands ruthless honesty and a deep understanding of your own emotional landscape. Start by examining the health of your boundaries. Are you constantly sacrificing your needs to appease your partner? Has there been a pattern of disrespect or abuse? Then, consider the history of the relationship. Have you both consistently shown a willingness to grow and evolve, or are you stuck in repeating cycles of conflict? Finally, tune into your own emotional needs. Are you staying because you genuinely believe in the relationship's potential, or are you clinging to a sense of familiarity or fear of being alone? Remember the shadow work we discussed. Now is the time to wield those tools, confronting any limiting beliefs that might be clouding your judgment, any fears of abandonment or unworthiness that might be keeping you trapped. Are you truly listening to your heart, or are you simply echoing the voices of your past? Now, consider a different scenario. You feel stuck in your career, yearning for something more fulfilling. Then, a career code arrives, seemingly pointing to a new opportunity, but there's a catch. The opportunity requires you to step far outside of your comfort zone, developing new skills and taking risks you never imagined. Do you seize the chance, or do you retreat back into the familiar safety of your current situation? This demands a careful assessment of your risk tolerance. Are you naturally inclined to embrace change, or do you prefer the stability of the known? What transferable skills do you possess that could be applied to this new opportunity? Can you leverage your existing network or seek mentorship from those who have already walked this path? Create a detailed plan for acquiring the necessary expertise, breaking down the learning process into manageable steps. Remember those dormant codes we talked about, those untapped potentials waiting to be awakened? This new career path may require the activation of previously hidden talents, the unleashing of a creative force you never knew you possessed. Are you ready to unearth those hidden gifts? What if the conflict arises within your own body? Imagine you're receiving a health code suggesting you need to rest and prioritize self-care. You feel exhausted, drained, and overwhelmed. But at the same time, you feel a strong urge to exercise, to move your body and release pent-up energy. How do you reconcile these seemingly contradictory messages? Listen to your body with unwavering attention. Is your fatigue the result of genuine exhaustion, or is it a form of avoidance? Is your desire to exercise rooted in a need for self-care, or is it a way to punish yourself for perceived imperfections? Explore creative ways to integrate both rest and activity into your routine. Perhaps you could alternate between gentle yoga and restorative meditation, finding a balance that nourishes both your body and your mind. Maybe the rest is a warning that you aren't setting boundaries. Maybe the exercise is a way to escape painful emotions. Are you honoring your energy levels, or are you pushing yourself beyond your limits? Finally, let's consider the most challenging scenario of all, the spiritual code crossroads. A new spiritual practice or belief system beckons, promising enlightenment and transformation. But it challenges your existing beliefs and values, shaking the very foundation of your worldview. Do you embrace this new path, or do you cling to the familiar comfort of your old ways? Approach this situation with openness, curiosity, and discernment. Research the new practice or belief system thoroughly, seeking out credible sources and diverse perspectives. Be wary of blindly accepting anything without question, but also avoid stubbornly clinging to outdated beliefs simply because they are familiar. What risks are you willing to take? What are you truly afraid of? The snow moon is fast approaching, a catalyst for profound change in all areas of your life. And what better way to use that catalyst than to embrace a complete life makeover using the code families? Let's begin with your relationships. Identify recurring relationship patterns. Are you consistently drawn to unavailable partners? Do you struggle with codependency or unhealthy attachments? What communication styles dominate your interactions? Are you honest and assertive, or passive-aggressive and avoidant? Set healthy boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt, to prioritize your own needs without feeling selfish. Create a concrete plan for applying these insights to specific relationships, whether it's initiating a difficult conversation with your partner or distancing yourself from toxic friends. Next, let's transform your career path. Identify your passions, skills, and values. What activities make you lose track of time? What are you naturally good at? What principles are most important to you in your work? Connect this to your past dormant code work. What hidden talents or interests have you suppressed over the years? How can you integrate them into your career? Develop new skills, seek out mentors, and create a detailed plan for transitioning into a more fulfilling career path. Now, let's make over your health and well-being. Assess your physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Are you nourishing your body with healthy foods and regular exercise? Are you addressing your emotional wounds and practicing self-compassion? Are you nurturing your spiritual connection through meditation, prayer, or time in nature? Create a plan for addressing each of these needs, incorporating daily practices that support your overall well-being. Finally, let's reimagine your spiritual life. Explore new practices, beliefs, and communities that resonate with your evolving spiritual understanding. Experiment with different forms of meditation, delve into ancient wisdom traditions, or connect with like-minded individuals in a supportive community. Remember that dormant code work we discussed and connect it back to your new path. Has shadow work prepared you for a new level of spirituality? By using the spiritual code families, create a plan for deepening your connection to your higher self and the universe, fostering a sense of purpose, joy, and inner peace. But the journey doesn't end there. As you delve deeper into the world of light codes, you'll discover advanced techniques for mastering their frequencies and harnessing their transformative power. Consider light code mandalas. Mandalas are geometric patterns that represent the universe, serving as visual representations of transformation. By creating personalized light code mandalas, incorporating specific symbols, colors, and affirmations that resonate with your intentions, you can focus your energy and manifest your desired outcomes. Link the mandala to your personal codes by using images and figures found in your dreams or those which you may have seen during meditation. Allow these visions to guide your hand as you create the perfect representation of what you desire. Now let's consider sound code activation. Sound can activate and amplify light codes, helping you connect with specific frequencies and energies. Tuning and chanting are powerful tools for tuning into these vibrations. Use these tools to trigger emotional awareness. Experiment with different tones and chants that correspond to different code families, such as tones for healing, abundance, and love. What tones or chants do you find most resonant? Then there's light language. Light language bypasses the conscious mind and speaks directly to the soul. This channeled communication can activate, integrate, and transmit light codes, accelerating your spiritual growth. Tap into your own light language abilities by allowing yourself to vocalize sounds and patterns that arise spontaneously without trying to control or analyze them. Do you feel a vibration in your throat as you allow sound to pass through you? How can you solidify all of these elements into a more concrete form with crystalline grids? These grids create energetic templates for manifesting desired outcomes. Different crystals possess unique energetic properties that can amplify specific light codes. Create a simple crystalline grid using crystals that correspond to your intentions, drawing from the code families we discussed earlier. For example, if you're seeking to enhance your creativity, you might use citrine to spark inspiration, amethyst to enhance intuition, and clear quartz to amplify your intentions. As you progress on your light code journey, you'll notice that these codes are not isolated entities, but are interconnected and constantly merging and evolving. The code families you once viewed as separate may begin to intertwine, revealing deeper layers of meaning and connection. Track this code merging by journaling your experiences, noting how different themes and energies blend together over time. Eventually, you may even transcend the individual code families altogether, recognizing the underlying unity of all codes. The ultimate goal is to move beyond duality and to experience the interconnectedness of all things, the understanding that everything is part of the same divine source. Practice unifying techniques, meditate on the interconnectedness of all beings, engage in acts of selfless service, or simply spend time in nature, attuning yourself to the rhythms of the universe. Don't hoard your gifts. Share your light code journey with others, inspiring them to awaken their own potential. Become a mentor, a teacher, or a healer in your community. What unique skills and experiences can you offer? Create a detailed plan for how you will share your knowledge and empower others, ensuring that your efforts are aligned with ethical principles and grounded in compassion. Ultimately, living a code-aligned life is a life filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. Continue on your journey with unwavering faith, courage, and determination, armed with all the tools we've discussed. As the snow moon approaches and beyond, the need for sustained focus through daily practice becomes even more critical. Re-emphasize proven alignment activities, such as journaling, meditation, and review of past codes, all practices we've explored already. As you grow, seek community evolution, finding and creating supportive communities for sharing insights and receiving feedback. When offering guidance, provide options rather than dictating actions, emphasizing personal choice and responsibility, and respecting individual boundaries and belief systems, and prepare for future expansion. As different cosmic events occur, remain alert for the activation of new codes. Always be prepared to anticipate future guidance. Remember, you are already equipped to thrive. Trusting your inner code compass is the ultimate skill. Are you ready for the snow moon? This is not a drill. The snow moon is your deadline. Think of everything we've covered, from identifying light codes to mastering those advanced techniques. You now understand that these codes are the blueprints for your soul's growth, and the snow moon serves as the amplifier, making preparation before the event absolutely crucial. You now know exactly how light codes function and can begin to interpret them with increasing accuracy. Remember the code families. You're now equipped with an organized system to guide you. And those complexities we explored, dealing with conflicting codes, dormant codes, those misleading red herrings. You, the seeker, are now capable of navigating those nuances with confidence and wisdom. That initial question, why prepare before the snow moon, has been thoroughly answered. You've received the knowledge and practical application of code interpretation. You now possess an arsenal of tools and techniques for self-guidance, techniques you can use anytime, not just during snow moons. Consider journal prompts to unlock hidden meanings, mindful movement to integrate energies, creative expression to channel your insights. You are empowered to discern true signals from noise, navigating potential pitfalls like confirmation bias and emotional filtering. Doubts may arise, but recognize that your efforts have been worthwhile, and your preparation positions you to receive the lunar event's gifts with clarity and intention. These light codes are not merely external signs, but reflections of your inner potential, guiding you toward an authentic life. Code recognition is an ongoing journey of self-discovery, not a one-time fix. These codes are dynamic, relational, and support your continuous forward momentum through life's inevitable challenges. The understanding you've gained prepares you to thrive, not just survive, in the ever-evolving landscape of your life. Consider this: as you integrate light codes, you create a ripple effect, positively impacting your relationships, your communities, and the world. A transformed individual fosters compassion, promotes sustainability, and creates art that inspires. Your personal growth benefits the collective, and you are an essential part of a larger, interconnected web of consciousness. This journey isn't purely selfish. It has profound implications for the world around you. Living authentically, in alignment with your unique light codes, is your most valuable contribution. Embrace your individuality, express your talents, and share your gifts without reservation. The world needs your unique perspective. The unique contributions you were born to make can only be achieved through this light code work. Embrace them and let them shine. Remember, you are part of the larger human family, embarking on a shared journey of awakening. By working on yourself, you contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. Extend empathy and understanding towards others, recognizing that everyone is on their own unique path, even if that path is very different from your own. Cultivate a sense of unity and interconnectedness, transcending divisions and differences. Envision the positive effects of collective action rooted in self-awareness. The snow moon deadline is almost here. You are now well prepared to harness the amplified energies for personal growth and transformation. You've cleared away blockages, set intentions, and honed your intuition. Approach the lunar event with intention, curiosity, and self-compassion, knowing that challenges might surface. Remember those light code art experiments we talked about? Now is the time to put them into action, creating a course of action to guide you during the peak of the snow moon and in the days that follow. We've explored code families, dormant codes, the wounded lens, and so much more. These concepts are now firmly etched in your understanding, creating a sturdy foundation for your continued journey. Any lingering questions you may have been answered, bringing clarity and reassurance. All that remains is action. Begin now. Take concrete, actionable steps to integrate your newfound knowledge and harness the snow moon's energy. Engage in specific rituals that resonate with you. Use journaling prompts to deepen your insights. Repeat affirmations to reinforce your intentions. Connect with a community, online or offline, to share your experiences and receive support. Act now. Complete this knowledge loop and start living the life you were born to live. What's next? The exploration never ends. Stay tuned for future videos on specific light code families, advanced activation techniques, and how to navigate future cosmic events with grace and power. We'll be diving deep into specific upcoming events and exploring their connection to light codes and personal transformation, and introduce new tools and techniques to further pique your curiosity. The journey is ongoing, with limitless possibilities for exploration and growth. Before you go, engage with the channel. Like this video, subscribe for more insightful content, and share your experiences with light codes and the snow moon in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Suggest topics for future videos. Let us know what you want to learn. Stay tuned for upcoming offerings to deepen your connection with this community. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. You possess the ability to navigate your journey with confidence, clarity, and purpose. You have all the wisdom, strength, and resources you need to create a life of joy, fulfillment, and abundance. Trust your intuition, follow your heart, and embrace the unknown, knowing that you are fully equipped to thrive. You possess all the required tools and skills to achieve your desired outcome. May you navigate your path with unwavering faith, courage, and determination, knowing that you are the master of your own destiny. May your journey be filled with light, love, and laughter as you awaken your full potential and create a life that is aligned with your soul's highest purpose. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your